up? Lynn's here. Welcome back to another yoga video. Today we're going to do another Vinyasa Flow Yoga class, but instead of really focusing on the core or balance, we're going to focus on just our movement. Kind of go back to the basics of yoga and accepting gratitude and acceptance in ourselves, and just kind of moving and flowing for the next 30 or so minutes. So let's begin. In a comfortable seated position, whether that be crisscross for you on your shins, maybe it's legs out, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're going to start here with our shoulders back, arms on the knees, facing down if you'd like to stay grounded, facing up if you'd like to receive energy. And whenever you're ready, we're just going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it all out through the mouth. Another inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. If you're comfortable, go ahead and lighten that gaze or even close those eyes and take another deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Maybe for this next one, bringing one hand to your heart, another to your belly, and inhaling in through that nose and exhaling out that mouth. One more in through that nose and out through that mouth. Whenever you're ready, you can leave your hands here or return them back down on your legs. All we're going to do from here is tilt that head to the left with an inhale and hold on that exhale. On the next inhale through the center, exhale over to that right side. Holding here for that inhale and staying for that exhale. Bring your head back up through the center. We're going to bring it down, tuck that chin in on that inhale. And on that exhale, we're going to bring it in that counterclockwise motion, so over that left shoulder, back and around over the right. Taking a deep inhale here. And exhaling at the halfway point. Whenever you're ready, we're going to reverse that twist of the neck. Going clockwise, that inhale. And exhale at that halfway point. Inhaling around. And exhaling back down. When you're ready, we're going to bring that neck up. Maybe lighten that gaze or open those eyes. We're going to inhale our arms up over our head. Palms together. We're going to reach over to that right side. On that inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring everything back up to the center. And over to that left side. Inhale back through the center. Exhale into that mini back bend. And inhale back up. We're going to exhale our arms down to the sides and bring them back into our lap. Keeping those shoulders back, spine straight, crown of the head reaching up. We're going to take another deep inhale through that nose and exhale it out the mouth. One more inhale through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. Bringing ourselves into the first child's pose of the class. Remember, you can always keep those knees out to leave room for the breathing of the belly or bring them in for support. We're going to walk our hands forward, placing ourselves onto the mat. Maybe tenting out those fingers for an extra stretch, or you can just place those forearms on the mat. In class, I always like to offer this as a second to think of a goal or an intention. Today, I'm going to focus on gratitude. I'm grateful for my health, getting to teach yoga even if it is over social media, and for each and every one of you for joining me for this video. Whatever you're going to focus on today, go ahead and set it in your mind and take that deep inhale through the nose. out the mouth, fogging up that mat as if it was a mirror. Another deep inhale here. And exhale it all out. Whenever you're ready, we are going to bring that gaze up to those fingertips and walk ourselves over to the right side, maybe releasing a little bit off the mat, stretching out that left side body, holding here for an inhale, and releasing out on that exhale on through the center, and on over to that left side. This time stretching out that right side body for an inhale, and releasing it all out on that exhale. Bringing ourselves back through the center, intenting out those fingers in child's pose, really stretching in, maybe releasing yourself in the center of your body towards the mat. Holding here for an inhale, staying for that exhale. Whenever you're ready, walking yourselves up into that seated position and bringing ourselves into the first tabletop. Making sure that your hips are aligned over your knees and your shoulders above your wrists. From here, we're going to round that spine, tucking that chin into cat, and then exhaling into that cow, bringing that tummy down towards the mat, bringing that gaze up ever so slightly, and then reversing again on that inhale, and exhaling into cow. Remember, you can always bring a rock back and forth into each of these poses. Just go ahead and take a couple of these at your own time with your own breath. Focus on what your spine needs, maybe your shoulder, your hips. Whatever it may be, just go ahead and work with it. Maybe rolling the neck with it. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Stillness in that flat back to tabletop. And just take a deep inhale here. And exhaling it all out. From here, we're going to bring that right hand forward and that left foot back, placing them on the mat and then lifting on that inhale. Holding here for another deep inhale. And on that exhale, go ahead and crunch it in through the center, sending it back out. Inhaling in, and sending it back out. One more time, we're going to inhale it in, sending it back out. And on this last hold, if you guys would like to take that bind, or just keep straight arm and leg, go ahead and do so now. We're going to hold here for a deep inhale, and stay for that exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and bring your arms down onto the mat and fall into that child's pose. Taking a deep inhale here and exhaling it all out. On the next inhale, go ahead and bring yourself back up into that flat back tabletop and getting ready to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and bring that right foot back and that left hand forward. Rising up on that inhale and crunching in on that exhale, sending it back out and crunching it back in. One more time out and bringing it back in. On the next out, if you'd like to take that bind, go ahead and do so. Holding here for a deep inhale and releasing out on that exhale. Bringing yourself back and falling into that seated position this time. We're going to go ahead and flip those wrists into just a quick wrist stretch. Just bringing those knees in and sitting. You can go ahead and reverse the wrist stretch. You can always do it sitting up and just use the pressure pulling back with your hand. Whenever you're ready, we're going to find ourselves again in that tabletop position. From here, we're going to bring that left hand to the center and open up on that right right side. Really twisting with that spine and extending that hand up. Holding here for an inhale. And on that exhale, go ahead and thread that heel underneath, dropping that elbow, and releasing onto the mat. Holding here for that inhale, and staying for that exhale. Holding for that inhale, and releasing out for that exhale. Reaching back up, lifting up that body, maybe twisting a little bit deeper this time. And then placing that hand back on the mat, releasing ourselves out into that tabletop. Doing the same thing on that other side. So all we're going to do this time is bring that right hand to the center, open up on that left side, holding here for an inhale, and staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and bring it through the center, dropping the elbow and the head and releasing onto that mat. Holding here for an inhale, and staying for that exhale. One more inhale here, and exhale it all out. Rising back up one more time, maybe open it up a little further, and then bringing that hand back down onto that mat. Bringing ourselves from that tabletop, we're going to go into our chaturanga. So bringing yourself into that high plank, lowering down onto that mat slowly, into our cobra, tucking those back toes, and coming into our first down dog of the class. Do you ever need anything that your body feels comfortable, maybe bending those knees, walking out that dog, and just finding a comfortable stance here. Whenever you're ready, we're going to walk those feet out to the edge of our mat, and first taking that right hand to grab that left ankle. Holding for an inhale, and bringing it back up on that exhale, doing the same thing on the other side, grabbing, holding for that inhale, and releasing back out on that exhale, walking those toes back into that normal down dog. Bringing ourselves back in to our first plank hold of the class. So aligning those shoulders and those wrists, squeezing in through the core, and holding. Go ahead and make sure you breathe through it. Deep inhales and exhales. Whenever you're ready, we're going to crunch in on that right side and bring it back out. Crunch in on that left side and bring it back out. And then slowly lower yourself onto the mat. Taking a deep inhale here, we're going to tuck those toes, bring ourselves into cobra, and switch right into that down dog again. Again, if you need to walk it out, pull out those wrists, whatever's most comfortable. And then go ahead and lift up that right leg, bringing it in through the center, and sending it back up. Bringing it in through the center, and sending it back up. And then go ahead and drop it back down onto that mat. Doing that same thing, but on the other side. So go ahead and bring the left leg up, and bring it in through the center. Sending it back up, and bringing it in through the center. One last time back up, and dropping it down on the mat. Bringing ourselves again into that high plank and lowering onto our mat. With our body flat on the mat, go ahead and lift up the palms, the top half of your body, and the bottom half. Rising up and holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. One more inhale here. And go ahead and exhale it all down bringing that left hand forward. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Go ahead and release down on that next inhale, switching sides. So bring that right hand forward and that left hand back on that left foot. Rising up for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and release down. On this next one, you can bring both hands forward, both hands back. Or if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit, go ahead and grab the back of both of those feet. And rise up. Holding here for that inhale. Staying for that exhale. One more inhale here. And then go ahead and release everything flat down onto the mat. Just kind of letting everything go. Resting your body on the mat as if it was sinking into it. Melting. And just kind of becoming one with the earth. Taking a few seconds here to realize that goal or intention you set at the beginning of class. And just allowing yourself to sit and be in the moment. Maybe this is the perfect time to calm that breathing. Regulate the heart. Whatever that may be, take a couple more seconds here. Like I said, today we're going to spend a lot of time focusing on movement and just being present and being grateful. Regaining, feeling into that body, allowing yourself to detach from the earth, from that mat. Slowly letting that melting sensation fade away. And sliding your arms up next to your shoulders. Bringing ourselves off the mat into that upward facing dog. Holding shoulders back. And take a deep inhale here. Go ahead and exhale it all out. And take another deep inhale. On the next inhale, exhale, go ahead and release yourself down onto the mat. We're going to tuck those back toes. Bring ourselves back up one more time into that reverse downward dog. And then move ourselves into that downward facing dog. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring that right foot through the center and drop that back left leg. As always, working our way into that first hip joint there, making sure that knee doesn't ever go over in front of that front big toe. And just holding here. When you find a comfortable position, really feeling it in our front leg. Maybe bringing our arms up and growing our branches. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to bring those arms down. And if you'd like to take the unmodified version, we're going to untuck that back leg. Rising up into our low lunge. Maybe bringing hands to heart center. And just holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Bringing our arms back. And all the way up. We're going to open up onto that left side body. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Inhaling back up. And bringing that left hand down onto the mat, opening up on that right side. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Holding here for another inhale. And exhaling our hand back down onto the mat. One more time, rising up into that low lunge, stretching out that front leg. and falling into pyramid pose. Maybe bringing that back leg a little forward. And just releasing down. Taking a second here to maybe regulate breathing. And using those hands flat on the mat, bringing that leg back into that low lunge. Rising up and falling into that warrior two. Holding here for an inhale. And on that exhale, we're going to go ahead and reverse that warrior. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and bring yourself back to center. Square off again into that low lunge. Bring our hands down and bring ourselves back into that down dog. Walking those feet out, finding stillness here, holding for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, we're going to go ahead and bring that left leg forward, dropping that right back leg, and rising up. Again, releasing ourselves into working on that hip joint, making sure that knee does not go over that front big toe. And whenever you're ready, finding stillness here in a comfortable position, working into that hip joint. Maybe bring the hands to heart center. Whatever that looks like for you today. Go ahead and take a deep inhale here. And exhaling it all out. Another deep inhale here. And exhaling our hands to the mat, taking the unmodified version if you'd like, untucking that back toe, removing that knee from the mat, and rising up into this low lunge. Again, if you'd like to bring your hands to hips, heart center, or grow those branches. We're going to hold here for an inhale and stay for that exhale. Bringing those arms back and releasing up. Bringing that right hand onto the mat. We're going to open up on that left side body. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Holding here for another inhale. We're going to go ahead and release both hands onto the mat. Maybe bringing that back leg forward a little bit. And falling into that triangle pose on the other side. Take your own time to breathe here. Find what inhales and exhales your body needs. Walk that back and back. Bringing ourselves up and reversing into that warrior two. Holding here for an inhale. And on that exhale, go ahead and take it into the reverse warrior. Holding here for an inhale. And bringing it back up on that exhale. This time, bringing both feet facing the side of your mat. Go ahead and inhale those arms up and bring them down. Holding here for an inhale, sweeping back up on that exhale. Bringing ourselves back down. Holding, sweeping arms up. One more time, we're going to bring ourselves back down. Bring your hands to our knees, coming forward and twisting towards that left side. Coming into the center on that inhale, on the exhale, towards the right. Bringing ourselves back up into a standing. Open up those arms, puff out that chest. Hands on the next inhale to the center. And bow into a forward fold. Onto the mat, we're going to walk ourselves over towards that right leg. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, bring yourself over to the side. Releasing on that exhale. We're going to hold here for that inhale. And stay for that exhale. Go ahead, bring yourself through the center. fingertips tented on the mat. We're going to go ahead and open up our arms to the sides. Holding here, squeezing into the core for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. One more inhale here. And then go ahead and release those hands back down onto the mat. Reversing those wrists and bringing yourself a little closer to the ground by crawling towards the back. Bringing our hands back towards the front. Squaring back off towards the front of your mat. And bringing that front foot back into that down dog. Go ahead and drop those knees and fall back into that child's pose. Taking a deep inhale here through the nose and releasing it all out the mouth. Once again, bringing up the idea of the intention or goal that you set at the beginning of class. Go ahead and release those elbows and maybe the side of your face or your forehead to the mat. Once again, allowing yourself to melt into the mat, into the earth. Feeling that sensation of release. Maybe there's something that's been worrying you or bothering you about the world lately. Just let that sink into the mat. Let all your anxieties, everything just release and float with you into the center of the earth. Take a few breaths now on your own time, filling up your belly and releasing whenever you're ready. Maybe these are deep inhales. Maybe they're not. Take a few more seconds and release and take all of the negative with you to the center of the earth. Whenever you're ready, we're going to begin to release. Rising back up through the center, but leaving everything that makes us feel worried or anxious with the earth. Leaving all of those things buried deep below us and growing up to the center of the earth and back onto our mat. Allowing ourselves to give control of these anxieties to something other than ourselves. Remembering to be present, to express gratitude, and to express self-love. As we all go through these hard times, know you're not alone, and know there's something out there fighting for you. As you return back to your mat, take a deep inhale and exhale it all out. One more inhale and exhale it all out, bringing yourselves back up, bringing your fingertips to the mat, bringing that gaze to those fingertips. Slowly bringing yourselves up into that tabletop. Taking a second to regain your awareness. We're going to tuck those back toes and walk our body towards the back of our mat to extend up into that forward fold. Holding here for an inhale and extending up on that exhale for that halfway lift. Bringing ourselves back down, maybe taking that micro bend in the knees. And once again, one more halfway lift. Whenever you're ready, we're going to fall back down, slowly bending our knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, ending maybe with that neck roll. And bringing ourselves to the center in a comfortable position on our mat. From here, we're going to take a deep inhale up. And exhale our arms back down to the sides. One more inhale back up. And exhale our hands back down to the sides. From here, we're going to go ahead and keep that left leg straight, extending that right leg out to the side. And slowly on the inhale, bringing it up to wherever it's comfortable. Maybe taking our arms out to the sides, heart center, or growing our branches. Whatever helps you find stillness and comfortability. Holding here for one more inhale. And on that exhale, bringing those arms down first, and then slowly removing that leg. On the next inhale, we're going to do the same thing, but keeping that right leg straight, bringing that left leg out to the side. On the inhale, slowly bringing that leg up to where you're comfortable, and then finding stillness with your arms on this side. Holding here for that inhale, and staying for that exhale. One more inhale here. And then go ahead on that exhale, slowly bring those arms down, bringing that foot down with it. Maybe rolling up those ankles, extending those toes. Squaring off on your mat, wherever you feel comfortable facing. I'm going to do it this way, just so you guys can see. We're going to keep that left leg straight, grabbing that right foot, and extending forward. So we're going to bring that left hand forward, that left leg, right. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that left hand forward and that right leg back. And slowly just falling and holding. Whenever you're ready to release, you can go ahead and bring it down, or you can stay in that position. I'm going to give you guys time to work on this one with using whatever side you're most comfortable with. So if that isn't the side you're most comfortable with, go ahead and grab that left leg and bring that right leg straight and extend forward. And then go ahead and play around with those. And whenever you're ready, we're going to take a deep inhale, arms up. Hands through heart center and falling back down onto that mat. Bringing those arms, walking our legs back, twisting towards the side, and falling onto your back. We're going to bring those legs forward at the edge of our mat. Bringing our arms forward, and slowly lowering onto that mat. Go ahead and fully release your body. Walk those feet up, bringing those arms out to a T. We're going to windshield wiper those legs back and forth. If you'd like to do a little extra core work, you can go ahead and release those feet off the mat, using your core to twist from side to side. And whenever you're ready, we're going to have those legs drop on over to that left side. Bring that head over to the right. And holding here. Holding here for an inhale. And staying for that exhale. Whenever you're ready, bringing it into the center. And dropping over to that other side. Switching sides with your neck. Holding here for that inhale. And staying for that exhale. One more inhale here. On that exhale, go ahead and bring up to the center. Feet flat onto the mat. We're going to go ahead and lift that left leg up, crossing it over the right, bringing our hands through, and pulling in for that stretch. Holding here for that inhale. And releasing down on that exhale. Go ahead and switch sides. So bring that left foot flat on the mat. Reaching up on that right side, crossing over, pulling in. Holding here for that inhale. And staying for that exhale. On the next inhale, go ahead and release down onto the mat. Taking both feet, pulling them in, squeezing yourself into that tiny ball, and completely releasing down onto the mat, falling into our final savasana. Taking a few more minutes here to just kind of realize what had happened during this class. Maybe your left side body needed more stretching than your right. Maybe you needed to leave those anxieties with the center of the earth. Whatever realization you made, make sure to keep it with you. It was made for a reason. Bringing your hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. We're going to take a few more guided breaths together to kind of set those intentions, reach with those realizations, and then proceed with the rest of our day in gratitude, acceptance, and love. Taking a deep breath, filling in through the belly, and exhaling it all out that mouth. Another inhale through the mouth, this time, and exhaling through the mouth. Through the nose, out the nose, and one last time, one big inhale through the nose, and releasing everything out the mouth. Bring your hands out towards the sides. One last time, melting into that mat. Allowing our body to feel the things it needs to. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves up into a seated position to end class today. Wherever's comfortable for you, go ahead and get there. Together, we're going to bring our arms up, palms together, bring our hands down to heart center. The light in me recognizes the light and beauty in each and every one of you. Together to end class today, let's bow together in Namaste. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this little class with movement, breath, and a little bit of self-enlightenment. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you so much, sending lots of love and positivity your way. See you next time.